Okay, guys, so sorry about that before. I'm still getting used to using Restream. I'm hoping that this time it hasn't done the same thing as last time, although I wouldn't bet on it. Why is it not starting to stream? Honestly, I don't really know how to do this. It's so frustrating. Just work. Oh, okay, it is working. Perfect. How's everyone doing today? Okay, so let's talk about the plan for today's stream. I have a few different things planned. First thing I want to say is this is probably going to be the last like Postforge live stream course type thing, okay? Because I just want to work on all of my different projects at once. I want to work on different projects. Like I don't want to just be working on Postforge constantly. So I'm going to try and get the basics of the full integration done today, possibly making it more agentic as well. And then that's going to form the basis of a course which I'll just release for free on YouTube. And then when I do stream, I'll be streaming whatever I fancy working on instead. So I've laid out a bit of a plan for today's stream. And also just generally, I just wanted to talk about like an update on all of my projects, how they're doing, etc. So if you don't know right now, as of today, I have 3 live projects. We have Postforge.ai, which is my newest project and the one that I'm not really doing for like profit or to make money or whatever. It's more of just a, how far can we go on live stream project. So it's currently free to use, Postforge.ai. It's a really easy way to get users, to be honest with you. Just make something free, live stream yourself building it, get 1,000 users. Honestly, I think that might be the way, guys. If you've got like, honestly, guys, it's the best way to get users, right? Just live stream yourself building it. People love it, honestly. And there's not enough of us either. There's only a few people that are actually doing this. So if you do want easy, free users, just do this. Honestly, I've already got almost 100 users on Postforge, and I'm not even trying to necessarily get users. So I hope the audio is fine. I always get a little bit paranoid about the audio. Oh, I've also got something on my head. Let me just fix that. I'm not AI, I promise. Which one is it? So I promise I'm not AI. It's just I'm trying to remove my background using OBS filters. So yeah. Um, Then the next one that we have live right now is SEO Grove, right? SEO Grove is down? Question mark. Oh my god, do not push the prod, guys. I'm such an idiot. I need to fix this before I continue anything else. Do not push the prod. Fucking idiot. What am I doing? Oh my god, it's been down for like 3 hours. I'm such a dickhead sometimes. All right, so I had to fix this quickly, guys. Just hold on. I just need to see why it's down. I pushed an update earlier. That it'll be a type update, a TypeScript thing. I know already what the problem is. I just need the logs real quick. So let's just go to the logs. Do not push the prod, guys. This is why people tell you not to. What is the problem here? Oh, here we go. Wait, is it down? Yeah, it's down for sure, right? All right, whole SaaS is down. Please fix it. Classic. The classic prompt, guys. Please fix it, bro. There's a problem here I can see, but I wouldn't have expected everything to just break. Maybe it's in the worker. Oh, things are running. Weird. It says fail to open page. Let's go. What is the business we are building anyway? Yeah, so this is the one that I'm working on, social Postforge. It's SEO growth. I'll show you guys, but it's down, so I need to fix it real quick. And then the last project is this one, Harbor SEO. One sec, guys, I just need to fix this real quick. Why would that break my entire thing though? No, I don't know where it is. Did you ask Sue? She normally knows. We had it. I had it just the other day. I think I was using it for the Christmas lights the other day. Maybe in the living room. Oh, a normal. I don't have a normal screwdriver. Oh, really? Why would they lie to me? Oh, you just need an Allen key. It's classic. Screws. I just leave it for now. Then it's fine. It's all good. What's up, man? Love the video. Thanks, man. How you doing, Elenius? Let me just see. Why are there no build logs failing? Like, this is a bit of a weird one. This isn't how this stream was supposed to go, guys. This is supposed to be part of a course for helping people to learn to build, but I guess this is part of it. It should have failed. Why did it not fail? Is it just temporarily down, or is it just down? What? Oh, it's not even down. That's weird. Doing great, man. Building as usual. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, this is why I need to change this over. This is actually what I was talking about here. SEO growth plan. I need to move this over to my new system of Convex and Next.js because it feels so much better. Hey, Super222, how you doing, dude? Yeah, so basically what I was just trying to explain was I have 3 SaaS projects at the moment. One of them, the first one, is Postforge.ai, which we're going to be working on today, just finishing off a few things, just to show people how to build from scratch. And then I need to fix an SEO problem that it's having where it's not able to get indexed. Then we have Harbor, which was originally built by another company, and then I built it from scratch again in the last week or so using a new system that someone told me about, Kenrick from the streams, Convex and Next.js, which is really, really nice. I'll show you guys some SEO that's happening here in just a moment. And then we have Grove, which is built on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which ideally I would change over to the new system as well, just because I'm really, really liking the new system. A couple of other kind of updates, I guess. So my Postforge plan is to add an X integration to show it's easy, probably posting the images that we create. I might actually try and make like an X.AI automator. The only problem with that is how expensive it is, right? X.AI dev account. If you actually look at the pricing here, it's kind of absurd. Oh, not X. X. It's kind of crazy how expensive it is. I don't know if anyone's looked at this, but $5,000 a month. What? Insane. $200 a month. That's just crazy. So expensive to post 3,000 posts per month. Posting limit at the user level. Oh, right. Okay. 50,000. Oh, okay. So one user can post. So if you posted 30 times for each user, that would be a decent amount. Hi from Perth, Australia. Hey, Imperial Tech. How you doing? That's not that bad, actually. I thought it was worse than that. But yeah, you can make like a free one. This is what I did earlier or yesterday. I just made a free account just to kind of show you guys what we can do. So let's get Postforge running first of all. Let's just finish off Postforge real quick. So that's not Postforge. This is Postforge. Okay, so let's do a compact here, and let's get Visual Studio Code open as well. Actually, so I'm just reopening the session from yesterday, right? I did a few things where I tried to fix an issue that we were having, where for some reason, can you try curl it and see if the issue is fixed? For some reason, I'm not sure why. I've never seen this with Next.js before. Google doesn't want to index it. Normally it gets indexed pretty swiftly, so it's kind of weird to be honest with you. But like, it's not. I don't know. It's weird. I haven't seen this before. And now, like, this is the kind of thing that fucks a website from the very beginning. This is the kind of thing that like really slows down the build of a website or whatever. So I might actually a couple of things that we could do to fix this. I guess the main thing would be to try a different search console account. No, not sorry. So let's just try that quickly. So Postforge.ai. Let's see if we can see if we can do this. So Cloudflare start verification. I should just be able to verify this because it's my account, obviously. Authorize. So this should be a fresh Search Console account. Now I don't know if they do their limits at domain level. I'm not actually 100% sure, but I guess we'll see in a second. So yeah, for some reason when I tried to, I've never seen this before. When I tried to push the code to Search Console or tried to get it indexed, it just didn't. It didn't accept it. Oh look, yeah, look, it's still got it here, so it's not going to work. Test live URL. It's still going to say no index. I'm an SEO content writer. Cool, dude. Nice. You should try Harbor SEO if you're curious. I can give you some free tokens if you tell me that you've signed up. So it does say URL is available to Google, and then when you press request indexing, it's going to say quotes exceeded. So I won't be able to do anything on this website today, unfortunately, in terms of SEO, but let's build the X integration anyway. Now, before I do build the X integration, I was thinking about making everything slightly more agentic. So I might just show you guys how I actually do that now. So I'm going to type OpenAI Agents SDK. The reason I use this is because it's possible to use inside a serverless environment, right? So I don't need a server, my own server. We'll use TypeScript for this, and I just want to know if there's a thing that I can just copy everything, or if there's an LLM.txt or something. So a good guide, guys, a good piece of advice is to see if what you're working on has an LLMs.txt. So you can see this does have an LLM.txt. Beautiful. So let's just take this over to, I guess, Claude Code, right? And let's just switch this to plan mode. Let's just make sure this is running. It should be running. Okay, beautiful. So this is localhost that's running. Please make me a plan for a full integration of making the decision making behind this app, the research behind this app, etc. much more agentic. I want to use the OpenAI agent SDK with certain tools such as web search and anything else you deem relevant. I want to make a decision making AI that does the following. A website gives their URL, as happens now, but I want you to convert this to a project system whereby this might be better to use Codex, actually thinking about it, but a website gives their URL, but I want you to convert this to a project system whereby the user can create a new project, give the project URL plus name, and that creates a project level system where the user can work on a few different projects at once. The point of the system we're building specifically is to find upcoming events, trending events, I don't know, maybe new products, but how would that work? New arrivals, I guess it could go on new arrivals. What else could we look for? So the point of the system we're building is upcoming trends, trending events, items. The shop is focusing on new items. Maybe check sitemap for this. You can find sitemaps at robots.txt normally. And anything else you can think of. Then it plans an entire month of content, schedules it within, hey Speechless, how you doing? Within our own system. for now. So like a calendar, it creates a month's worth of content. This stuff does kind of get expensive though. I do have, I need to look into what is going on, but for some reason we're just spending an absolute crap ton on OpenAI suddenly. $50 today. I don't know where this is coming from. I have no explanation for this. So I need to look into this at some point. Where is this coming from? Is there not logs? I swear there was logs here before. Oh yeah, logs. I'm not actually sure what is costing all this money. What are you making? I'm making a few different things at once right now. GPT-5, what? What's using GPT-5? It just looks like a lot of content from Grove, to be honest with you. These are my OpenAI logs, just so you know. You can watch the beginning of the stream if you want to know what I'm building Speechless. But I'm basically working on my streaming project just to finish it today. I'm just I want to do what I want on the stream and not just kind of build one continuous thing. So I'm just trying to get this one project finished real quick, and then yeah. So then it plans an entire month of content scheduled on a system now. So like a calendar creates a month's worth of content, and the user can go through the month um, one at a time, give feedback, give images to change the images, for example, or just general feedback to the AI. Always give the reference image. Bro, how did you learn to code? It's a really tough question to answer. I can't code. I'd never call myself a coder. I am, what I would probably say is I am an AI augmented programmer. And what I mean by that, programmer, from what I understand anyway, basically means like putting things together, right? I know how to put things together, but I don't know how to build the blocks in the first place, right? So I've slowly but surely I have learned, and only in the last 4 to 5 months, and I streamed all of it as well, and I've made videos about all of it. But I've just slowly kind of listened to people who know better than me by streaming, coming up with, having chats with AI to understand key concepts, and just slowly but surely, I've wrapped my head around what works and what doesn't work, right? But you need to just build. You need to build. That's number one piece of advice is build, build, build. The more you build, the more you learn, right? If you have to use Haiku for cost, just use Haiku. Always give the reference image back to the AI, so it's editing that image. Um, um, so a basic flow here would be add new account, onboard flow for new project, click new project in project folder, like Canva, I guess. Put website URL, come back soon, find entire month's worth of content planned. User can regenerate, change, give input as needed. Then that's fine. The main thing I want, I want to first build the agent with full output so I can read everything and perfect it. Let's start with the, no, okay. Then build the system for planning and planning the content. Don't worry about scheduling. We'll add it, put placeholder for scheduling for now. Like toggle buttons, they can toggle on. No, it doesn't matter for that for now. We'll do this later, that bit. That's a whole different thing. So I can read and character and build a system plan of content. Main thing I want is a brain that can I need Gina for this, I think. You work on non-code softwares. I don't like them. I'd rather just build myself. I use NA10 very occasionally for some things, specific things. But other than that, I just kind of do my own builds. You can use Gina on individual pages to get image links, and but otherwise just use OpenAI to use the sitemap of the business. So and also just search for the business with keywords to find stuff. That's Gina, and then I tested your Claude code. Agents Wizard V2 works like a charm. Saved me so much headache. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I like to see. I'm really, really happy to read that. I'm gonna probably work on more of those systems eventually. I've been getting really carried away with this. To be honest with you, it might be quite a cool idea to put ads in there. I wonder if you could do that. I know that sounds really cheesy, but like just like a really non-intrusive ad, maybe even for Harbor or something, I guess, like in Claude Code. I don't know, maybe that's a bit fucked up, but you probably could do that. That might be quite a good business idea, like Google AdSense, but for Claude Code, right? So, or for any of these things that people make, like BMAD method, all that stuff. Because also the BMAD method, like he probably makes money, yeah, but it doesn't make money specifically from the method because it's open source. That'd be pretty cool. Like a little prompt that says like every 10 minutes, just have an ad for whatever. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I bet that's a really good business idea. Anyway, um, then use Gina Scrape, then use the sitemap of the business. Also, you can just search for the business on keywords to find certain stuff. Use the LLM text below. Make a detailed plan. Then let's implement it step by step together. Okay. The basis of what I want is already in the project. It's just I don't like the deciding slash scraping for products, etc. I'd rather have a more advanced system with Gina as the most important thing. It is the source material. Ultra thing. Okay, so I'm trying to. This isn't vibe coding. There's a big difference between this and vibe coding. In my opinion, vibe coding is kind of what we just did, right? So big prompt, and then from the big prompt, you just dangerously skip permissions, and then just vibe test after question mark. Like this is vibe coding in my head anyway. This is what people, in my opinion, think vibe coding actually is, right? When you say vibe coding, this is vibe coding, I'm pretty sure. What I'm doing is slightly different because I'm doing big prompt, plan mode, but that's not even the important thing. Plan mode, obviously, you can do that with vibe coding as well. Read everything. This is what people don't do, right? I want to know everything it's doing from start to finish. You need to read everything it's doing because if not, it's just going to make mistakes, right? Oh, actually, hang on. Sorry, also read the Convex rules.md to how to use Convex properly. So somewhere there's Convex rules in this project as well. Oops. Okay, so let's see what it's coming up with. OpenAI agent based on the product. I can only. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't have the information it needs, it's saying. So let's instantly fix that. So maybe I just give it this. Agents SDK, TypeScript. Okay, it's literally doing that on its own. Nice. Pretty cool. Wait, find the full docs or read these full docs page by page. So the really cool thing about this is the handoffs and the guardrails. These are the two super interesting things to me. Obviously, you know, web search is cool. You know, there's all these different things that are cool, but which is my. So this is what I'm talking about, the difference between vibe coding and not vibe coding. If you were vibe coding then, right, here, this is the vibe coding one here. What would have happened was it wouldn't have read the documentation. Didn't read docs, I gave a bad link. So what it then does, almost 99% of the time, is it just makes shit up or uses the messages API or whatever. This is the key difference, right? You have to read what it's doing. Control O and read it. You have to actually understand if it's doing what you want, right? It's just it's normal. I don't understand why this isn't just like the obvious thing, right? Excellent. I have good information about the OpenAI Agents SDK. I can see that they have web search tool. They have support functions. They have agents with instructions, tools, handoffs. Now it needs to write a comprehensive plan. Let me ask some clarifying questions. Perfect. Where should the agentic system run and store its state? Convex actions. Verbose logging. Should the current dashboard be converted or keep it separate? Convert to project-based system, yeah. Draft review workflow. Post start as drafts, users approves them, then they become scheduled. No, that's fine. Okay, good. And then just a really quick piece of advice, guys. Inside this file, there is this here, right? If you copy this relative path, I'm gonna say one more thing. Make sure to incorporate this into the plan. So each subsequent sub agent understands the context of convex. So there's actually these here, which are the convex rules .mdc. I didn't realize it was .mdc. That was the problem I was having. Let me just close this. How do I? Hello. Why is there no X button? The fuck. Ugh, so annoying when it does this. Okay. Yeah. So there's this file here, which is convex rules for cursor, right? So it's not specifically for Claude Code, but Claude Code can easily read this, right? There we go. It's got all the context it needs. So it has all the convex, all the OpenAI agent stuff, and hopefully the build that has been done so far as well. This is the whole context engineering concept, right? But it's inside Claude Code natively just by putting plan mode on. Oh, sorry, Super 222. Claude Code versus Gemini CLI. Which one is better? Claude Code, in my opinion. Dangerous to let it decide for itself. It almost always messes things up. Yeah, I agree. Linus. Yo, hey Kenrick, how's it going? Oh, I should have used the agents component. Fuck. Forgot to use the agents. Damn it. That probably would speed things up, but whatever. Let's just see what this cooks up. I have good faith in this. I have good faith in this. So yeah, just by reading everything then, I understood that it had already slipped up, right? Because I had given it a bad link. Apparently the llms.txt link isn't actually that good for the TypeScript SDK for the OpenAI agents SDK. Let's see what's doing now. So it's just reading through everything now. Did you read the long-running effective agents article from the Anthropic blog? If it was the one about the harness, then yeah, I did. Was it this one here? Yeah, I read it. Of course I did, mate. Of course I did. Yeah, and I read this, yeah. If it's this one, then I did, yeah. This is kind of what I've made as well. It's just slightly different. Cost of this would be nuts, though. Yeah, you have to use this on Haiku. Yeah, I read this like a week ago or something. It's interesting for sure, but I just like making my own stuff as well. But yeah, I mean, being able to run for 30 hours or whatever is always interesting, of course. This is how I got it to run for an hour that time, if you remember. When Opus 4.5 first came out, I managed to get Claude Code to run for an hour. This is kind of the same concept, I would say. Similar concept, anyway. Except mine is like a predefined architecture to do something specific. I think theirs is a bit more general. But honestly, plan mode alone sometimes is enough to really build like amazing features very, very quickly. So I gave it a really, really detailed prompt then. Yes, very good when you want to take one pattern and implement it for multiple cases. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's more of a general pattern, like, yeah, true. This looks really good. Wait, to mention is like each convex action split up so it doesn't hit the 10-minute. See, again, I'm not vibe coding because I read their plan and I can already see that it will run into the 10-minute thing because it's trying to make one tool do the entire thing, right? It might have already done that. It's just in my experience, the first time it codes this system or whatever, it doesn't do that. So it's good for the iteration as well, right? That's kind of how I learned to code is just iterating, right? Making a mistake, making it better, etc., etc. So yeah, this is a little update on like the numbers because I'm trying to be fully transparent and show people what you can actually do. And also, I think Kenrick, you kind of asked for this yesterday. These numbers don't seem crazy. Just to clarify, we have 6,000 users on Harbor, but because it was just kind of left in the hands of other people for almost a year and 3 months, and there were like no updates and everything. We've lost an absolute ton of users. We have about I think 1,000 emails on SEO Grove, but it's kind of expensive, so we're thinking of dropping the price because not that many people can actually afford the price. So we're thinking of dropping the price. But yeah, these numbers here are the users like the kind of matter. These are legacy from the old system, right? So the only number that I'm really looking at is this number here for Harbor. So new Harbor users inside Clerk as of today or inside Convex is 52. So in 4 days, we've converted 52 users back to the new system of Harbor. Some of these are probably people that haven't used Harbor in 6 months, hopefully. And obviously, there are still some legacy paid users that we need to get into the new system. It's a work in progress, guys. It's something I'm doing off stream. I'm using resend. I'm sending out emails. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm updating Harbor constantly as well. We did add some new features just yesterday, which is really exciting because to be able to add a new feature in kind of an hour, like I added this, request a feature. You can even upvote your favorite request a feature thing here. Added a change log and added the scout, right? All in like 2 hours, just because the system is so much better now. So I am considering moving Grove over to Next.js and Convex as well, just because it's such a better build, in my opinion. Okay, so let's read through the plan quickly. I just wanted to update you guys on how all the projects are going, etc. So yeah, those numbers might not seem crazy, but I'm pretty confident in our ability to get users into a platform. It's just converting them to a paid user is kind of the issue. Transform Postforge from single post generator into an intelligent multi-project planning system, project-based organization like Canva folders, OpenAI agent SDK for research and planning, Gina API for web scraping and search, 30-day content calendar visual UI. Doesn't say Nano Banana for image gen. Does it say anything about Nano Banana anywhere? No, what is it, Gemini? No. Okay, so Gemini is not mentioned, which is a little bit concerning. Oh, keep current Gemini image generation. Okay, perfect. Good. Let's just see what the rest of the plan says. I'm not going to read through the code. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a coder. So front end, Next.js 15, React 19, backend Convex, Auth, Clerk, OpenAI, Gina, image gen. User creates profile, click generate content plan. Project, generate content plan. View month calendar. Click any post, download any images. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, there is one thing I would actually change. So when the user makes a project, they should also select the social media posts that the user wants to generate content for, and we should um, hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna make that one change. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. That's the point of that feature. So yeah, we've got 62 users on Postforge. I'm not even trying to get users on Postforge. It's just interesting how easy it is to get free users onto a platform. Sounds obvious, but it's definitely true. And then like a broader plan for each of these projects I have as well. Just I need to close some tabs. That's actually what I was originally doing. So yeah, this is kind of my plan right now with each project. Postforge plan, I was going to add X integration, but I'll probably do that after or tomorrow, depending on how long it takes for me to add the agentic part of this. Um, and then Harbor plan is to keep working on SEO. Really, really interesting results with the SEO so far. So this is what happens when you have a bit more of a juicy domain and you add content to it. It really starts to get some interesting numbers. To be honest with you, not you, mate. Not that. So yeah, this is since we started posting and stuff. You can see this is the move to Next.js, right? This was a single page React app or a SPA or whatever they're called, SPA, until I released it on Next.js. I don't think this is accurate. I think this is probably a Search Console bug. Yeah, it's a Search Console bug. this keeps happening. There's no way that I have two websites that previously got traffic and then suddenly they're getting no traffic. This website, by the way, I might sell because I think someone would buy this. To be honest, I did talk about this. You could make 100 of these websites and just sell them. I'm telling you. Like, why would a plumber not buy this? It's probably ranking better than some plumber websites in New York. Literally, that's so interesting. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about now. But yeah, so Harbor has just hit like this like new highs in terms of impressions. It's got loads of pages indexed now. I'm pretty confident that we can get some good traffic here. Yeah, we're on 5 pages now, so that's 50 plus um, pages on Google, which is really good. I just made loads and loads of these pages the other day. I keep adding more and more. Same with Grove, but Grove isn't doing as well. Well, it is actually. I don't know why I said that. It's doing insanely well on Google. Was it SEO Grove? The reason I'm showing you this, guys, is because obviously it's easy to get users by streaming and telling everyone that it's free and go and sign up, but it's not so easy to get users through SEO, right? So I'm trying to get that process going as well. So yeah, Grove as well. I don't know what happened here, but I guess Google decided to rank some pages. 31K impressions. Crazy. Yeah, pretty interesting. Some of the pages I made the other day definitely had an impact as well. Like this one here. I'm pretty sure I made this the other day. Yeah, I did. This was made like maybe a week and a half ago. I think I made it on stream as well. I made it live on stream. So there's definitely something here. Like, look at this. Company for mover SEO, moving company SEO, moving company SEO services. Really interesting. By the way, guys, I've shown this process a million times, but like if you just go on keywordtool.io, it's completely free, and just type company SEO company for, right, or whatever your SaaS does, you can get loads and loads of interesting stuff. SEO company for doctors, plumbers, window cleaners, SaaS, automotive, healthcare, like really, really interesting, right? And then if you do like content generator, for example, for Harbor, you can see all of this stuff as well, right? This is how I find my keywords. You can literally just press copy all, give this to Claude Code and say, make me 100 pages, right? Okay, so this should be good now. So I'll just say yes. Okay, I'll let it do a to-do list. I'm going to probably put it on auto accept. And then if it messes up, I'll just restore it back to Git. Let me just think. Probably best to activate a sub agent. This is going to be a bit more of a vibe code, guys, just because, yeah, I mean, I can't code anyway, right? I'm not going to read every line and be like, oh, that's wrong, or that's right, or like, I have to let it run. That's just the way it is. But hopefully, I've set it up to a point where it's going to do things properly. I will read what it's doing, but I'm not going to read like everything, right? That's interesting. It changed to Sonnet 4.5 for the sub agent in parallel. I don't know about in parallel. I'm not a fan of in. I don't want to use it in parallel. I wish there was a way to like say something to Claude without stopping it fully, right? You know, like whisper him something without him just stopping working. It's kind of annoying that you can't do that actually. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult though. It's not actually that difficult of an implementation. I didn't really want it to do this. I don't know why it suddenly just decided to launch 6. This is using Haiku. Jesus. Yeah, this is gonna make a mess. I'm not sure if I like this. I might just cancel this. Yeah, I'm gonna make that mistake. Let's do a compact. So we have the plan anyway, right? So the plan is in place. So we don't actually have to worry about context here. I think I won't use subagents. I won't vibe that. That would have made an absolute mess, I'm pretty sure. It would have been fast, but I don't think it would have done very well, personally. So we'll just do a slash compact here. So yeah, that's actually how I verify my niche as well. I might just talk about that quickly because I was doing this on the school community yesterday. I was working on this section of the school yesterday, building production ready apps, and I still have some things to do. Where is the niche validation? Wait, is it not in this section? Hmm. Did this not save? Why do I do this? Where the fuck is the validation? Wait, that's so. I don't understand. I saved that for sure. Oh, that's so annoying. I worked on that for hours as well. I'll have to do that again today. No, wait, what? Wait, they completed successfully? That's impossible. What the hell do you mean? What? It just did that while I was doing that for like 2 minutes. There's no way, right? I shouldn't let that run. I wasn't watching. I didn't realize it would continue after the slash compact. Sorry, guys. I just need to see um, what happened last night. I must not have pressed save and then just closed my laptop last night. This is what happens when you do 15 things at once, guys. That's so annoying. Spent ages on that. Oh, I'll do it again tomorrow. Either Claude has become the best coder in the world, or it's just massively reward hacking right now. I'm locked out. Second, guys. Let me just get this API key stuff done. I need like a what's it called? Like a overlay, so people don't just see a black screen. Oh, whatever. I don't really care if people. Oh, wait, maybe that's why my API costs have shot up. I think Claude surpasses all of them. It's very good at complex projects. Yeah, no, I agree. Codex is pretty good. I have to say, Codex is very, very good as well. Oh, whatever. I already showed it. I don't care. Codex isn't bad, but Claude I think is better. Yeah, it probably is better. Yeah, I agree. It's like having another PhD student that sees the problem differently, right? At any time. That's the way I see it. If Claude's giving me hassle, I'll just be like, Codex, you're in. Tag in Codex, and yeah, Codex has a go at the same problem. Basically, that's the way I see it. I think they did something. Codex is better now. Yeah, no, definitely. I probably actually should have put that giant prompt in Codex, and now I've lost it, which is kind of annoying. But yeah. Yeah, but this is kind of annoying. I should have used Codex. In my head, when I was writing that prompt, I was like, maybe I should use Codex. I think I said it out loud. I should have just used fucking Codex, honestly. Kind of annoyed that I didn't. Yeah, I mean, can you not see that there are fucking errors? Like, I don't understand. I should have used Codex. Have I lost that prompt, by the way? That's made a mess. What are you building now, Hamish? Harbor 2.0 or something else? I'm doing Postforge.ai so people can see how to finish a project off. And then from today on, I'll just be doing whatever I want on stream. I'll just be building any of my three projects, new projects, just whatever. Just building. I just love building. Yeah, I might have to just re-roll the roll this back because that's not even. Yeah, no, this is dumb as fuck. Literally, nah, this is so dumb. Completely messed this up. Oh fuck. So here it did 934 lines of code without me even seeing. Probably gonna roll this back. I think what we could do, where is the plan here? You think Anthropic is gonna drop Opus fix or new model by the end of the year? Possibly. People don't think so though, but possibly. So wait, where is the plan stored? Giant starry wobbling quiche dandy. Where's the plan? I don't understand. Where is it like stored? Isn't it supposed to be user editable? I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay. So what if we get Convex to implement this? That could be interesting. Um, okay, so we're back to square one here with the code and everything, as if nothing happened. I think what I'm going to actually try and do is give all of this to Convex, because I have a strong feeling that Convex is going to smash it. Is that a new model? GPT 5.1 Codex Mini. Haven't heard of that model before, GPT 5.1 Codex Mini. Is that a new model? When was this released? No, it's not new. Okay, let's do this. I have much more confidence in Codex doing Claude Code's plan than Claude Code right now. Also, it handles context much better, I have noticed as well. Also, it's $19.99 a month, which is absurd. To be honest with you, I don't know how more people don't use this. I just feel way more confident in it. Look at it. It's a beast. And then yeah, what I normally use is Claude Code as like my like deployment buddy. Oh. What do you use it for? Codex. It's the same as Claude Code. I use the Visual Studio Code Codex, and I get a lot of success out of it. To be honest with you, it's extremely powerful. I swear Claude doesn't do this level of detail. Or am I wrong? I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Seems to be much faster as well, to be honest. That's the schema, that's the database, right? Cool thing about Convex is you just need to change the code. You don't have to change the code and do a database migration because I think it uses ORM or whatever it's called, which is really nice. With my other project, SEO Grove, I have to worry about like, is the dev database updated? Have I updated the prod database? Like, there's all these different questions. With Convex, it's like, okay, I edit the code, I push the code, the database changes, and the code is now changed. So both things change at once. They're one and the same, right? From what I understand, anyway. Might be talking absolute shite, but so these, I believe, are still all database. I'm not actually sure, but what do you think is going on with DeepSeek? That hype didn't last long. They've been quiet for a while, at least from the mainstream. Yeah, I mean, they're just not up to scratch compared to the better models, right? And also, a few other cheaper models came along, like Kimi K2 Thinking and other models like that, which are probably based on DeepSeek originally. I wouldn't be surprised, and just kind of blew them out the water. So people say that Kimi K2 is extremely good. I've never really heard anyone that I trust with information say that DeepSeek is good, right? I haven't really heard anyone say that DeepSeek itself is actually like a good coder. Whereas people say Kimi K2 is actually good. People say Z.AI is pretty good too. I do kind of agree. On a good day, Z.AI is extremely good. But on a bad day, it's just absolute crap. So it really, really depends. It really depends, yeah. It depends what you're looking for. If you've got cash to burn, you want to be using Claude. I always go back to Convex Codex when I'm out of credit. It gets the job done for sure. Yeah, I mean for 19.99 a month, we can't really complain, can we? It's so cheap and so effective. It's actually surprisingly powerful for the price, right? I would put it kind of in the same league as Claude Code, and it's 10 times cheaper. For me, it's 100 times cheaper because we spend 2.5 grand on Claude Code a month, right? Because we use our max plan and then we use our API key to keep coding because we've got a lot of things going on. We've got projects that we're building. We've got this, that, and the other. We need to constantly be feeding that machine. If we were all just using Codex instead, we would literally be spending like $100 a month probably, and it wouldn't even slow us down. I do really need to make a video about this because the cost for Claude Code is absurd when you really start to use it a lot. This is beautiful. This seems to have really, really taken Claude's plan and just, yeah. I mean, Claude could probably do this too, don't get me wrong. It's just, I think sometimes with subagents, and I did say to use subagents, it was my fault. But I think sometimes with subagents, what is it, runs before it can walk. Is that the expression? You run before you can walk, that makes sense, right? It seems to run before it can walk, and it just seems to go crazy and just like kind of fuck things up. I'd be interested to hear about a day in the life. What's your work life when you're not on streaming with us? Literally, this is interesting actually. Good question. I'll tell you what it used to be, right? A few months ago, day in the life would be wake up, go to meetings, generate content, go to meetings, um, make automations for the agency, um, etc., etc. Now it's just code, 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 code. Code as in vibe code. I'm not a coder. I hate using AI code. I'm not gonna write AI in front of each one, but now I'm basically just working on my three projects, right? Obviously, there are other things that we do. I still do have meetings. I have less meetings now, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is kind of a day in the life, to be honest. Right now, like the main thing I'm doing is working on Postforge, Harbor, um, and SEO Grove. So I mean, it's a dream come true. I can sit, chill, sometimes even play video games, right, and code at the same time, basically. because we have a lot of projects, right? We have our own projects, we have projects we're building for other people. Um, yeah, my time is pretty filled with coding. Coding. I hate the fact that I'm not a coder. I really just need to study so I can call myself a coder just for the verbality, just for speaking. It's so annoying saying coding. I'm not a coder every single time. Like, I don't know. I just don't want people to get the wrong impression, and because like I'm not a dev, I'm not a coder at the end of the day. I would like to be, and I am actually thinking of doing some more Scrimba. The interesting thing about Scrimba, right? I think it's pretty much free. Wait, is this? What's the one I was doing? Am I not logged in? Yeah, I am. Whoa, nice cracked. Yeah, like this, for example. The interesting thing is now that I'm doing this again, like it's so easy to me. Not easy. Easy is the wrong word, but I actually understand everything, right? Previously, I had no idea what was going on. I was reading this shit and listening to this shit and just like being like, yeah, man, and then like having no idea what anyone was talking about. Now that I'm doing it again, I do actually kind of get it, which is really nice. And I don't think I'm that far away from actually being a developer, to be honest with you. So I might just do like a few hours of Scrimba, not every day. Like this, for example. I don't know. It just feels like maybe this would be useful, and it's all free as well. I'm pretty sure, and most of it's free. I think some of it's paid. Yeah, look, pro. But you could probably sort by free, I guess. I don't know. This one's free anyway, so this is what I was doing. Oh, I'm pretty much done. Oh no, I'm only on this bit. So yeah, I've done a fair amount of the first bit here. I'm just thinking of doing it just so that I can maybe call myself a dev without cringing. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is what I call myself at the moment. The reason I use the word programmer is because it's just program just means to put things together, right? So I put together a database and a front end to make a website. So I can call myself a programmer, but I can't call myself a dev or a coder. This looks pretty good. Codex implementing Claude's plans for 19.99 a month might be clutch as fuck. I'm just saying. Can you do the plan mode on just a pro account? Surely you can, right? I'll be interested to see that. Yeah, what else do I do on a daily basis? Cook, I guess. What else do I do? I think it's just, yeah, coding and meetings. Yeah, we used to have 45 employees and now we have like 7, so it's pretty interesting how things go. It just realigned a little bit. Oh yeah, it's just beautiful. Guys, go and follow me on X, by the way, if you're here. I don't know what my account is, but I am live. What the hell? Didn't even know I was live. That's funny. Don't overthink the title. You're operating at the level of a senior developer or even an IT director, CTO, leading the outshare to directing the team and guiding devs to execute the work. The role you're playing is already far beyond the label. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, it's just the word dev specifically that I'm not a fan of. Right. I understand what you mean. I do agree. And I am actually the CTO of Craft, right? I am the CTO, but like the way it works with the C-suite is anyone can be anything, right? There's a billion CEOs on LinkedIn. But yeah, no, I do agree with you. I do agree with you. I know that I'm operating at a CTO level for sure. I am actually the CTO of Craft. That is my role. CTO of Craft, CTO of Grove, and CTO of Harbour, co-founder as well. But I just don't like calling myself a dev, basically. I really need to tell people to follow me more. I mean, this looks like it's doing a phenomenal job, I have to say. This is 19.99 a month. You can now do this type of coding. I could have been using anti-gravity as well, which would be free, right? Completely absurd. I really need to make a video about that. I'd rather make a video about this though. 10 times cheaper than Claude Code. Hey Fat J, how you doing, dude? Almost time, man. Okay, so this is pretty much done. It says here, oh, it found its own error. Interesting. Codex is 10 times cheaper than Claude Code to actually get code out of it, right? I love Codex, honestly. It's, yeah, very, very good. And it's only used 33% context as well, right? Claude probably would have run out of context by now. I don't know how they manage context, but they have something that is stripping context 100%. I don't actually know what it is, but okay. I mean, wow. That was pretty impressive, I have to say. It's not working just yet, but that's okay. This might just be a very small error. Let's see. Question out of topic, I hope you don't mind. What do you need? What do you suggest for data enrichment for those actually using AI? Need something powerful but cost effective. Probably, I mean, my options are Gina, Bright Data, Crawl for AI, and using OpenAI itself, using a web search function with OpenAI, which I showed on stream yesterday if you're curious. Okay, then we just have some type errors, which is fine, it's pretty normal. Yeah, do you see that? The context went down. This was on 33. I don't know how they do this, but this actually makes Codex even more interesting, if anything. This was on 33%. There's something in Codex that really, really does something magical. I don't know what it is, but the people need to know. It's really interesting. They probably, yeah, cut off old context or whatever. I think that's what Klein or Rue or whatever does as well. Yeah. Okay, now we've only got 7 type errors. Three. No, sorry, it was the stream yesterday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alanus, that would also do that video from yesterday, yeah. That's the one where I talk about OpenAI doing what you're asking. You can basically say like to OpenAI, find what time, a place closes on Google and it'll find it. It can find the Google My Business, it can find everything. Okay, and then finally, I'm waiting for a new model. I'm hoping there's going to be one today. That compiled, perfect. Okay, well, let's see what we've got. This is going to be pretty interesting. Okay, yeah, interesting. Okay, there we go. New project. God damn, what the fuck? Wow. Oh, look, you can swap as well. Beautiful. Where do I see the output though? I wonder why I can't see output. Just 3 weeks ago, Codex wasn't powerful as it is now. Yeah, I know that. 3 weeks ago, I don't know. Ever since this model was released. This was supposed to have verbose logging, but I guess there's no logging. Maybe it's in the console here. No. These should be the convex logs. I'm not really sure why there's no logs here, but fair enough. Codex pretty much one-shot this, by the way. Okay. Did you know it really looks cool with the voice and screenshot stuff all inside? Wait, which one? Convex. GPT 5.2 probably going to be crazy good, especially since Opus was nerfed. Yeah, I agree. I think they have to, otherwise they're done. So I think it's a race to who is willing to release the scariest AI, and Sam Altman doesn't care. So what, the log's here then? Is that what it's saying? I guess so. So SaaS number 3, logs. It's still not doing it, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm quite excited for the next OpenAI model. GPT. So it should be today or tomorrow. Next week. Okay. No summary generated. Output, no output. Why? Wait, that's an absolute fuck ton of web searches. That will cost a lot of money. We're pretty close though. It's done a pretty good job. What the hell? Okay, so AI always tries to do fallbacks. It tried to do a fallback again there. The key thing is that we saw it and we stopped it, right?
Stone is on pasta with the pepper sauce, the burnt tomato sauce, the
Do loads of pasta. Just do loads.
Posso 250 grammi.
200.
200, no.
300.
Che 300?
Jeez. Sorry guys, I'm back. I don't know how to stop this. Okay, so I'm just bug fixing a few things. Yeah, where's the cancel bug? Okay, so beautiful. Okay, so we should see if things are starting to work very shortly. Hey, Bilal, how's it going? Did you work on the lead thing? No, not yet. I realized that I don't know if you can get a list of people who are attending a conference, right? You can get a list of companies that are at the conference, but not necessarily a list of people um, who are at that conference, right? Like there are companies, and then there's the people who goes to the conference. I guess that's more of a convention, but anyway. I don't know. I didn't know if it was possible to actually get that list, right? Maybe it is. Maybe each conference has a list online of who's going, but so like this, does this have I don't know. I was just thinking about this last night. I don't know if you can actually see. I don't know. Yeah, I thought about it a bit more. Came into my head like, how do we know speakers? I guess registration. I don't know. Anyway, I just didn't know if it was possible to actually find who was going to. I tried to solve it with multiple sublet agents first, get company list, then a scans company website, most social media employees who will probably be there. Yeah, but where do you get the company list from? That's what I mean. Why is this failing? I just don't understand. Then Claude Code decided to delete everything. Classic. Oh God, I've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. It's kind of freezing today. What the fuck? You have to forgive me for wearing a coat. I got loads of weird comments on a video once because I was wearing a coat inside. How dare you wear a coat inside? That's still going. Perfect. I'll just be going forever. Orchid's IDE. Yeah, I saw that on X.AI. It's amazing how well these things do on X. Like videos do really, really well on X. Wait, what am I looking at here? You're paying for API usage here. What is this guy talking about? People are so weird. I'm starting to think Codex has just got no idea. Yeah, I saw this Orchid AI there. Yeah, it is. They literally just like blew up like 650K views, 650K, just by posting a load of vids showing what they can do. It's pretty interesting. I might have to do this as well. I reckon this is the way to blow up overnight. Yeah, fuck's sake. Codex has fucked this up. I don't understand why it has to do this shit. I had very clear instructions, I thought. Anyway, it is what it is. One second, guys, sorry. Hmm. Yeah, so basically the mistake that I made was I didn't do this at like I should have done it step by step. I knew when I was writing the prompt I should have done it step by step. Are you using Codex for Claude Code or is that browser view? This is Codex inside Visual Studio Code. I made a mistake that I tell people not to do all the time. I should have built this step by step. I guess this is what not to do. Because now I have no idea what's under the hood either. That's pretty stupid. Fuck's sake, man. I tried out Lovable a lot and was really happy with the results. The design, database, and API connection work without any problems. Would you launch directly from Lovable, or would you rather move the project to GitHub, host it yourself, and continue working on it with Claude Code or something similar? I'd rather do the second one for sure. I'd rather have it on my own servers and stuff. I wouldn't launch it through Lovable personally, unless you have no idea what you're doing. This is kind of annoying, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a bit of a useless stream. I haven't actually got anything done at all.
What are you gonna do? Yes. I'm gonna. No, I shouldn't. Fine, then. But it should be fine. No,
I knew it. It didn't follow what I wanted at all. Convex just went down its own route. Codex just went down its own route. That's pretty interesting. Oh. Oh. So it did implement it. Let's see if we can finish this with Claude Code. What is this UI? I don't know why it would fucking hard code my API key as well. That's crazy. Oh. All right. Okay. I do prefer doing a lot of this stuff off stream. It's kind of annoying. Do you offer to get such a project ready for launch? Yeah, we could do that. There's an email. There's a calendar link in the description of the stream. We could help you get it launched for sure. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to be testing the agent. Right. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that all makes sense. Now I know what went wrong. I forgot to test the agent. Why did they? Where is the? Honestly, Claude Code plus this, Claude Code plus Codex 5.1 max. Okay. Finally, I have some actual logs. There we go. Okay. There we go. Summary length 26 characters. It's kind of short. See what it came up with though. Hmm. We've already used 56% context. It's crazy. On Claude. It just eats context, I swear. This code is a bit weaker when it comes to troubleshooting problems. It's more that it's just not very good at running code, whereas because I'm not using it in the CLI, right? If I was using Codex CLI, it would be different. But you kind of need more of a CLI tool to run things. This is draining context. Okay. Let's see if that's true. Okay, maybe the stream's not completely failed. Maybe we've fixed this right at the end, which would be nice. I tried to build too much at once. I've learned not to do that, but I guess today I just made that mistake again. Oh, you can do dash dash web search. But is that on I still haven't used my weekly. That is crazy. I've used so much Codex. I can't believe I haven't used all their limit. Okay, let's see if we're getting anything here. It seems that I am unable to scrape the web from how you can manually visit the website to it. Information. Okay, here we go. Trends, finally. Jesus. How has it managed to do that? Oh, I see, because it's two men anyway. Oh, okay. So actually we can just skip that first step. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're almost there. Actually, it's pretty much working, which is nice. People really need to try this combo out, actually. It's very, very good. Okay, so we do have some trends finally. Good, good. Okay, nice. I think we might actually have something here. A bit more agentic as well. So generate, let's see. Okay, this looks like it might be an issue that would need to be fixed for it to work. So we'll send that to Claude as well. Oh, it's on the CLI, right? Okay. Thanks though, Daniel. Oh, created 31 posts from response. Okay. Oh, okay. Out. Almost. Okay. Very interesting. Merry Christmas. Damn, look at that. I was if. That's crazy. That's really cool, actually. Kick off your new year with, damn, that's so cool. This is kind of working, honestly. At least the planning part. It's literally just planned an entire months of content. So you can see it says Merry Christmas on Christmas Day. Then it starts with New Year's Eve. What trends will define your new year? No post on the 31st for whatever reason, but that's fine. Once we get this working, we should be able to see the images. And then, I mean, honestly, we're pretty much done because this looks pretty perfect. Bundle up style in this, our holiday sale starts now. It's ready. Bang, look. So nearly done here. So yeah, I mean, Codex. I keep fucking doing that. Codex into Claude Code is really nice, actually. Really, really nice. Oh, my face is melting. Classic. It's because of it's getting darker outside. Let's do filters. I guess it's this one. No, this one. This one. Okay, we're almost there, guys. This is actually looking pretty good now. Okay, it's still 44. That's fine. Almost. So yeah, I guess this is using the best parts of each AI, right? So Claude Code for planning, put that plan into Codex, execute the plan with Codex, and then fix the code with Claude Code. Pretty much done. Like, very, very nice. This still doesn't work, but I guess it's going to fix it soon. There we go. No image generated. That's okay. Oh, right. No image generated yet. Okay, fails to generate image. Fine. Okay. This is actually getting pretty close. I wonder if this still has some of the. Oh, on GitHub, yeah, true. I should get it from GitHub. Okay, kind of cooking right now. Obviously, I want to automate this entire process, but for now, because it's free, I might not automate it. So people have to come and press generate just so that they don't completely destroy my what's it called, API usage. I might have to do that just, yeah, because I don't want people coming in and just spamming because it's free right now, right? Wow. Okay, that just fixed. Wow. Okay, interesting. Okay, good. Now if I go here, should show the image. Not just yet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, why is this like? Why has it got such a weird resolution? So let's say we want to do our Christmas post, generate image. Okay, so this is just a kind of typical image. There's nothing actually from the website in here, right? So there are some changes we need to make. But overall, like this is looking pretty nice. Remove, replace jeans with dress pants. Okay, that kind of works, yeah. Okay. Um, okay. No. So, yeah. So, Sorry, guys. A lot of this is just kind of me thinking in my head right now, so it's kind of hard to, um, yeah, put into words. This is looking pretty amazing, though. Imagine just being able to come here and generate an entire month's worth of social for any business. I mean, yeah, I would pay for that. Harbor SEO. Oh, I'm about to eat some good food, guys. Pasta and pepperoni. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Sounds fucking good to me. Is the cat still out? Is the cat still out? Candy, Beanie, Papa, Andy, Beanie. Yeah, guys. Beanie, amore, Beanie. The heating not working. I don't think the heating's working again. Exactly. No, but the floor's not hot, and it's turned on. So it should make the floor hot regardless of whether the door's open or not. The floor is just cold, it hasn't heated up at all. I love how all of the kit comments are just literally people like spam bots just saying, oh, there she came. Look, Amo, as soon as I called. Now we closed. Jesus. Nice to have a cat who just comes when you call. For me. Oh, guys, look at that. Can I show you? How do I show you? Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. Thanks so much. How does that look, guys? Who wants a cooking stream, huh? Oh, baby. That looks so good. Mm-mm. This is pepperoni, so peppers, tomato, parmesan, and now my mouth is salivating. God damn, that looks good. Don't really want to eat on stream. I'll let it cool down a little bit and I'll smash it. Oh yeah, that looks like good food. Well done, I'm hungry now. You're not the only one, huh? Candy, you're hungry too, aren't you? Sure, don't you complain. But I want
Want the tasty.
she's all right for that one. Yeah, sorry for making you hungry, Slacks. That was definitely not my intention. Maybe it was. I'm gonna let this run, guys. I'm just gonna eat a little bit of this because I'm, yeah, starving. Just let me mute. Oh, it's as good as it looked, guys. The food. Definitely as good as it looked. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm back, guys. Sorry, just I couldn't sit with that food next to me and not eat some. Okay, that should be done. Let's see how it did this time. Oh, I recently found out that Opus 4.5 working better on anti-gravity. I mean, it's done on Claude code, but on anti-gravity and smooth. Maybe it's just occasional. Maybe you can give it shots to test. Yeah, they're probably just paying an absolute crap ton for the API, right? And just burning money, I would guess.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. Now it has a duplicate for each one. That's okay then. Okay. Everything's just null. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start working on other projects just so you guys know. Like Grove and Harbour. Okay, so I should be able to just remove these two plans. Let's just do that. Then refresh. Not whatever. You guys can watch me. It's not. It is what it is. That is so tasty. I hate forks with pasta though. I really do.
You still streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
So let me have that. Okay, sorry, I'm back, guys. I was just eating something. What is the connection with Google and Anthropic? They have a secret agreement or what? They have many things that made me think about that. Sometimes they're acting like co-companies of each other. It's part of the AI bubble, people think. But yeah, also what SN Bart is saying is true as well. They just know that it's a good model. Oh, done. What? That was quick. So it should be this one. Okay. Oh, that's just the two men logo. I know the name of that. They're all just the two men logo. Two men logo, two men logo, two men logo. Well, at least we've added the logo. Yeah, I'll probably finish this tomorrow, guys. I'm not really making progress right now. We've made pretty good progress overall, but it's not quite in the position I wanted it to be. Added the two men logo to the receipt. What the fuck? I mean, it's definitely getting there, but it needs to have their actual products, right? That's the whole point. How updated is your school? I was in there age ago, like around this time, and it was a bit empty. I just want to know how left where it's at. It's definitely been updated a lot since then. Okay, we're definitely getting there. At least it has two men now. Yeah, I've been adding a lot. This is I can kind of give you the breakdown. It's a bit more logically laid out as well. So if you're just getting started, there's the AI coding concepts, right? So like how to use Visual Studio Code and that kind of stuff, like the absolute basics, .env variables. And then from there, there's like vibe coding, but I'll probably change this to be called something else, right? Which is how to use CLI coders, basically, is what I would call it. And Codex and Claude Code and stuff. And then from there, I have probably the most important one, which is how to get an app out in the shortest amount of time possible, and like how I think about MVPs and things like that. And then there's SEO and a few other things as well. Definitely less empty than it was before. Yeah, I know when I first started, it was kind of empty. Yeah, so this is kind of working, but not quite. Also, Black Friday was in the past, so it's kind of annoying. Yeah, there's definitely things to work on here for sure. I just use the same image. That's fine. That happens. Oh, maybe not. That's not even real. Guys, I think I will leave the stream there for now. I'm not going to push this because I don't want to break Postforge for its users. Right now, Postforge is in a pretty decent spot. There's just a few things that I wanted to change about this, but it didn't work today. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing Postforge for now, just because I have other things that I want to build on stream. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be on again tomorrow, I'm sure. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Make sure that you're working and pushing Keep building. Nice. Can I just maybe take some screenshots of that for your landing page on Skool? Yeah. Thanks. What you mean, Postforge or what's in the Skool community? You mean? I guess what's in the Skool community. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks. I appreciate that. Ojit Tomo, if that is your real name. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna stop streaming for now. I might have to fix some of this off stream, which is annoying. I didn't really want to do anything off stream for this project, but I think I've made a bit of a mess, and I will have to return and fix